Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to Owlchemist Tarot, where we serve tarot straight up. This is your December monthly reading. Happy birthday, by the way. We're doing it a little differently. So many of you know I've been working on my membership only site, and I think I finally have that up and running, hopefully. So what I'm going to do in this reading on YouTube, which is free, we're going to do an overall card for the energy of the month, and then actions, advice, any obstacles that you might face, and potential outcome, one card for each week. And then the extended version, we're going to dive into money and love, okay? So again, all those details will be in the bottom of the description box. Sorry. I feel like I've been so out of it. Hope everyone had a good holiday if you celebrate. So let's go ahead and get the cards going. Okay. And by the way, folks, the membership, it's a monthly membership subscription, but you have access to exclusive content and then also extended versions of videos, very affordable for a monthly rate. And then at some point, I'm going to be starting to sell merchandise as well, things that I like. So let me just put these cards, organize it. Okay, Sag. So the High Priest is the Hierophant in this deck. So this is really the approach for December, is kind of taking a more methodical approach, a little bit more of a traditional kind of mindset. For a lot of us, obviously, we just came out of a major holiday here in the US and then moving into one in December, New Year timeframe. This can be very much about thinking about family and traditions and mindset, and maybe kind of just focusing on these last couple of weeks of getting some major things done, organized and being disciplined, and that way you can really focus on your family time when they're with them. So I think right now this is kind of fine-tuning and getting things ready to kind of, let your hair down a little bit at the end of the month. For those of you who have been trying to figure out how to take time off, please do. It's important for your mind, body, and soul. But I do see that you're starting to become a little bit more focused on, and prioritizing the work that you have ahead of yourself, That way you can kind of get things done and, tie everything with a bow, and then you're out the door and having a good time. So overall, I do see you being very focused, again, very disciplined, and you're just trying to get things wrapped up because we have a very short time frame to do quite a bit of work. I think a lot of us, before we hit in that holiday time frame where everyone mostly will be off and away from their computers. So, and depending on what country you're in, you might have an extended holiday as well. So overall action and advice, gosh, I think there's been some time where these last couple of weeks, maybe you've had some opportunity to kind of really think about what you want to do and where you want to be. The Hermit card in reverse, is starting to come out of that introverted mindset to say, you know what, now I got to put on the gears in mode. I got to start to put the gas, full throttle and see what the heck I need to do and get things done. For those of you, I really feel like this is going to be very much a personal endeavor. It's not so much that it's a professional thing like for the company you already work with. I really feel like this is something that you're trying to lift off the ground on a personal note, and how you can get yourself out there. If it's a business that you've been trying to launch or a website you've been trying to create, like myself, I'm not a Sag, but I definitely feel this energy. Eight of Pentacles is really taking, whether you've been taking courses or classes or educating yourself or doing YouTube tutorials and trying to figure out how you can fine-tune your skills kind of at home, where it's a non-traditional, classroom approach maybe, but you're trying to fine-tune and learn how to do something and hone those skills, re-skill yourself. A lot of you, this is very digital focused. For many of you, this is, for many of you, kind of a very... It's not something you're used to doing, so you're really kind of a fish out of a water essentially, and you're kind of becoming that student where you're trying to learn this new skill set, and maybe there are people who are teaching or mentoring who are quite a bit younger than you. But all good stuff, really good to see that card. Some obstacles. Now, here's what I tell you. Here's what I tell you, Sag. Sagittarius, you're really good at times to kind of keep your true emotions or your feelings or your thoughts to yourself, mainly because sometimes that filter is not there when you need it. The Emperor card is you doing just that. It's kind of holding back and being very stoic and very resolute, man or woman, it doesn't matter. King of Cups, I'm saying this because the King of Cups energy, even though you are a fire sign, if you're around family or friends, if you've recently been around family or friends and there's been discussions or emotions that have felt very charged, or there's been a lot of tension in the air, if you're going to see people again here soon or the first time, this is kind of tempering those emotions. And King of Cups is really good about not showing his emotions or her emotions. So this could be where you just kind of have to take things as you see them and, you know, let things roll off your back, kind of like a duck with water, and just kind of keep a straight face. Because if you get charged up, I think Sagittarius, is a really good chance you might say something that you might end up regretting, and it could, whether it ruins the event or the evening or maybe the relationship. So I think you just want to be a little careful there. So overall, let's go quickly through each week. First week, we got Four of Swords. You know what I mean? We're coming, this is upcoming this week. We've kind of come out of this holiday mindset where a lot of us are just like, it's, you know, been great and there's been a lot of eating, but it's almost very tiring. And by the way, guys, we just came out of a lunar eclipse and it has been exhausting. Lunar eclipses are almost, especially this one is, and I think it's in Gemini, it is a supercharged full moon. It's like a full moon on steroids. So it's eclipsing things out. And that means you might feel drained or tired. So just understand that the eclipse energy can last 6 months after. So you might be feeling a little drained this first week. And that's okay. Listen to your body, because I will tell you it's not going to be like that forever. We got the Moon card in reverse. Second week, things I think that have been eluding you, or details or information that you haven't been able to grasp, I think things are going to start to come to light. However, you have such good intuition, Sagittarius, that a lot of you felt something was off, like you knew something, you just couldn't put your finger on it, or you didn't have the facts to back up that feeling. I think this second week you might start to see what that looks like. Now here is the good card here, and they're all great cards, by the way. Third week, the World card. This is a really major and massive new beginning. The World card is a completion. It is actually, it's Saturnian energy. The World is represented by Saturn, who is the disciplinarian, the karma, you know, big daddy of karma, if you will, and really focuses on making sure things are balanced and that there's discipline and that there, you know, things are in place and what you're saying and doing are in alignment. So I really feel like you're going to start to get really more targeted on your thought and your action. Really focus on what you're doing, and it's no BSing anymore. It's like where the rubber hits the road, you're gonna start to do things and put things in play. Remember, anytime that there's an ending, there's always a new beginning. So I feel like you've been really getting yourself, you know, organized and focused and ready to take off. And I really feel like this third, fourth week, you're gonna start to do that. Great energy here at this last week of December. Three of Wands. Now, obviously, you know, a lot of us are going to be spending time with friends and family. And even if you're not, maybe there's alternative ways that you can still spend the holidays with loved ones. But the Three of Wands is things are going to start to move to you, Sagittarius. The energy is going to start to flow to you. Remember when I said there's always a new beginning after an ending? Well, the thing is, when you have a new beginning, an idea or concept, you're responsible to put it in action, right? So you're starting to, whether you're already doing that or not, but things are being put into play, you might start seeing some movement and some forward energy and action that have come out of all your hard work, okay? So this is why this is really important, this Eight of Pentacles, to do the work, to learn something and to really hone in that skill, okay? It's gonna serve you better in the long run. And the more you work at it, the better you'll be. Overall outcome, gosh, I gotta tell you, Sag, you got a great last couple cards here. Number one, you know what, Eight of Wands, things might not be fast and furious like you want them to, and I know fire signs want something yesterday typically. That's okay though. You are creating something for the future, so this is building something very sturdy and strong, and this really does talk about that because you've got the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight, but honestly the most methodical, always looking at the details, building a strong foundation for your future, something that's going to stand the test of time. And you know, the World card, this is actually great energy for you. The Wheel of Fortune, which in this card, it's the Wheel of the Year. This is ruled by Jupiter. your ruling planet, Sag. So this is all about things are starting to move forward. Things are starting to ease up. The tension's starting to lighten. And the work that you've been putting out there and the intentions and the positivity, you're starting to see slow movement, and that's great. Slow and steady wins the race, Sagittarius. You got King of Swords. Now, Sag, again, you know, this is strong air energy, which I think you channel a lot anyway, because a lot of times, Sag, you do have characteristics similar to an air sign, like you get in your head quite a bit, you'll get stuck there forever. But one thing, Sagittarius, is this is reminding you, go on your intuition. If all else fails and you feel like you're flailing in the dark, you still have light. It's the compass within. Don't forget to go based on your intuition, because the Knight of Swords knows when something's going to happen. He or she can feel energy coming in. So Sagittarius, trust the signs and synchronicities and those gut reactions that you're getting. Those are signs from the universe, whether it's something you need to hold off on or you need to go and move forward with it. Honestly, if you focus on that and you trust your intuition, you're gonna see success continue and build and build and build. Sagittarius, looks like a fabulous month. Again, we're gonna put the extended up for the money and love, and we're gonna see how that looks. Thank you guys so much and have a great rest of the month. Bye guys.